How do you feel about tonight's event?
It's so nice.
It's so nice.
Everybody here I feel are just good people, and they make it easy to open up and talk to them, and there's just a good energy here.
Your entire message was about strength and faith, but also doubt. And I think that that's something everyone can relate to. We all doubt ourselves, but at the end, it goes back to renewing your faith.
I think that's what it is. I think we all, at least I want to always find that destination of renewal, and what I'm learning is that it's not a destination. It's a continuous thing, and you got to pull yourself up and keep reminding yourself when you have those moments of doubt, like you said, insecurity, fear, all those things. I feel like the more you experience it and go back to faith, the better you are, but it doesn't mean, I don't think very many people get perfect at it.
This event is supposed to be about women and making sure that we take time out in our lives so that we're not forgetting to take care of ourselves. But as you saw there are a lot of guys out there too. Overall, what would your message be to people with everything we have going on? I mean, there's a lot going on in our world right now. What would your message be, having overcome so much?
You know, I have put a lot of thought into that, and I'm finding that the answer is that you have to turn it off at some point and realize that the world is going to be fine if you check out of all your cell phone, your computers, all of that, and you just have that quality time. But it was something that Chris and I were getting pretty good at too at the end of his life, and he would say things like somebody would call him, and if he thought it could be an emergency thing, which wasn't very often, but if he thought it was urgent, he'd pick up the phone and say, "Hey, I'm talking to my wife right now. Is this urgent, or can I call you back?" And I thought, you know what, that did so much for me, because it made me feel, I heard the words, I'm talking to my wife, it made me feel important, and it told the other person that he values that time and that he doesn't have to answer everything. So I try to do that with my kids now, and it's hard sometimes. You feel like everything's an emergency, but it's not. It sounds cliche, but it's so true about that. Put the oxygen mask on yourself first, and then on your kids or whoever else is around you, because you do have more to give. It seems counterintuitive, because you think if you just push through and give, then you can get more done. But I'm learning if you'll stop and recharge yourself, you can be more efficient going back. And it's hard in this world when we're expected to go 24/7, I think.